Alright. So we gotta present to the killer. I see, and now, tell us this court what piece of evidence to look to take. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright, it looks like they got a hold of him. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence? Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my Oh! Son of a bitch. Well, now it explains itself. It was an order from Matt. We thought that he was still in the contract with Matt. Okay, now that... So this was one of the 2 or 3 things that Matt asked him to do. Now it makes fucking sense. Oh, okay, here we go. I was told to protect that... I'm not even doing the voice anymore. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. Ah. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. Huh? That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright? Why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt on guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would have secretly filmed the crime scene. They wanted blackmail. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what Matt said. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. Yup, I remember. In the jail. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer? Oh! Rubble, 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 ultimate rubble, 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 rubble. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Huh, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright? Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item. Beat. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I sort of, I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and, whoa! Miss Von Karma, where did that?
She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Haha, look at his face. Mr. On Guard, looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You'll finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video.
Help me.
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this all right with you, Mr. Wright?
We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Do whatever's right. Plead guilty. Guilty, you fucker. Guilty. You fucking son of a bitch. I'm gonna save just in case it's wrong. Because it might be. Guilty, you fuckface! Man on guard. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty! Guilty, 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 guilty. What the fuck did he just do to his own face? What an asshole.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
We? I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on guard? I left Miss Montcalm in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whipped leather right about now. Very good. I'm into S&M like that shit. Anyway, that was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. This trial was the first time I had stood on the witness stand, and when I did, I really felt hopeless. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put it? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is no concern to me.
But, after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself in who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment, besides taking my top off and inviting you both for a nice motorboat ride. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself and who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Now jump on the motorboat. Vroom, vroom. Come on.
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, I'm also going to jump on the motorboat. Alright, there's still a few things I'm confused about, like what the hell I'm doing away from the North Pole so long, and how much I'm getting paid for this gig. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. Merry Christmas, everyone. Ho, ho, ho. That is all. This court is adjourned until next game. Merry Christmas. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Jingle bells, and then Rudolph comes down and picks him up and brushes him off into the sky. Very good.